It's about time to meet up now. Let's head to the spot Mualani mentioned.
Traveler, Paimon! Over here!
You're here, Mualani!
Good morning, you two.
Morning!
So when are we leaving?
Seems you're as excited as a child before the start of our journey.
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible. You know this is no leisurely spring stroll, so I hope we can all act a little more professional.
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guide. Yeah! First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh.
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from the mysterious island and set up this place. It's a monument. The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray to our ancestors. This will make our journey to the mysterious island smoother.
Is there any theoretical basis to support that claim?
A theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's an essential step before heading to the mysterious island. Very good. You didn't try to argue with me over something that you aren't knowledgeable about. That's very professional of you.
Sure, but since this practice doesn't have an empirical basis, I won't be able to include it in my thesis.
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart under your gaze and return under your protective watch.
It really feels like we're about to embark on a great adventure!
Now, please get ready. We're going to look for the first clue.
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many...
Huh? Wow, there are a...
As expected, the first clue is related to the Kohola source.
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can deduce that the first clue is related to the Kaholasaurs. But they often end up looking in the wrong direction. When the first chief created the map, he left a special mark for this part. So it'll be impossible to gain any leads from just finding one or two stray Kaholasaurs.
You're a real pro at this, Mualani.
But according to the information I've been able to find, Kaholasaurs don't like gathering as herds unless it's to compete for the hot spring.
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the Springs would know. It's almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Still, as soon as the season changes, the herd quickly disperses again. Unless you're a guide who's always running across Natlan, it would be very rare to ever witness such a thing.
This is a thing?
According to what I've done,
But to get there...
we'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them.
You mean we're going to have to walk through the Koholosaur herd?
Given we've agreed to work together, everyone should do their part. But it shouldn't be a problem at all for me. Let's have Karia wait here, and I'll take over all the tasks that were supposed to be entrusted to her.
No worries. We actually need someone to stay and look at...
Is that so? Then...
And now I understand how much you care for your assistant scholar. Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Koholosaurs sure seem on guard.
Kevin, you've already used the information provided by the map to deduce that the clue is in that valley. Why don't you simply chase them away?
First of all, the elders... And secondly...
But on what basis?
Okay. So can we...
There must be a way to enter the valley without startling them.
Let Paimon think.
According to the map, the clue is right in the middle of the Koholosaur herd.
This is tricky.
Karia, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over between Varamdra and the others. I'm sure you must have...
Me? I discovered, but...
Oh.
You can just call me...
In that case, please... Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the herd. If the Koholosaurs... But this plant can help us solve that problem. We can apply the plant's...
So...
Don't worry, it's also good for your skin.
Oh, Paimon feels...
Perfect. Okay. Follow me and stay close. Be sure to stay out of sight. What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Koholosaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger. How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Wait here. Come on! Careful! Don't startle them. We must be getting close.
Look! A bunch are gathering around that rock! What are they doing?
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and talk about something fun? Too bad I can't understand what they're saying.
But...
Sounds like someone has been trying to trick you.
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock? It looks...
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals released by Koholosaurs. That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey now.
I see. Had we chosen to drive the Coholosaurs off, then we never would.
Has he always been this way, Miss Karia?
He's just obsessed with his research.
At least this has shown that my judgment is correct.
Yes, I understand. And I suppose that'll help us avoid wasting time.
Ooh, Alani really knows how to lead our group.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover our next destination.
Hard to tell.
Aha! I got it. Though the lines are kinda rough. Find our next destination.
Really? You got all that just from some rough lines?
Well, intuition. All right, break time is over. Okay, this is the place.
So, where do we go next?
I'm not completely sure yet.
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something to say again.
If you have any suggestions, then please feel free to share.
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating is a spirit way.
That is a possibility.
According to my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. The dragons living in that land also used a similar device, long before the humans. Speaking of which, the spirit doors your tribe uses may have been built imitating the dragon ones.
Oh, I remember now.
After learning about the legend, even though I haven't found an exact route to the mysterious... Firstly, it's at an intersection between water and land. And secondly, there should be a high concentration of phlogiston. My research indicates that the Spirit Way was originally a natural phenomenon caused by the flow of phlogiston. Therefore, the...
Oh, amazing.
Now everyone's contributing to the team.
You flatter me. If my theory is correct, we should already be very close to the mysterious island.
All right. Then let's start searching.
That's just a quick and easy name. I won't be able to...
Then let's start...
If I'm not mistaken... Look that way!
Whoa! It started glowing! This should be it, right?
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. But according to the map, there should be 2 more phlogiston nodes.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
It's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there. We finally found all of them.
Great work, everyone. Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing. Its qualities are very similar to that of a man-made device, but it doesn't seem as intuitive to me.
Is there something wrong?
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. But this one requires someone to stay and keep operating it here. Also, according to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch between different phlogiston nodes to change the path of the spirit way. If we don't operate the nodes properly, then the people on the spirit way will come tumbling from the sky.
Isn't that super dangerous?
In theory,
Do you think you'd be able to operate it?
though I've never tried before.
If Varamdra can control it.
Okay, well,
After all the adventures she's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
all right. Then it'll be up to the Traveler to stay here and operate the phlogiston node. I'll go activate the mechanism. I'll let you know when we need to switch nodes. Just make sure you quickly head to the corresponding node, and we should make it safely.
Wait, but handling it this way sounds even more dangerous, Mualani.
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water.
But it's so high, and you'll be falling so fast.
Do you still remember the promise we made before we left Paimon? Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since you two are willing to trust me...
Alrighty. Please be careful.
Now switch to the spirit way on the right! Please, activate the next node!
Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. We did it, Mualani!
Carving waves! The path ends up ahead. Switch to the next spirit way. Traveler, get to the next node!
Got it! Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. Mualani, we've taken care of the final node. Please be careful.
That was perfect.
You were amazing, Mualani. There were a couple of moments Paimon thought it was over.
I'm confident I could do it all over again. Wait, why are the phlogiston nodes no longer lit?
Oh no.
It appears the phlogiston nodes here need to automatically recharge. Once they're activated, they'll be unusable for some time.
In that case, no matter what happens next, we have to seize our chance. Otherwise, who knows how long we'll have to wait for another shot.
Do you hear that?
The weather's getting gloomy, and and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the water.
Yes, we need to get to higher ground and take a look. Hey, look over there!
Whoa! There's a giant whirlpool over there!
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Huh? What do you mean?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one possibility.
No way!
Forgive me for being frank, but as a guide of the people of the Springs, I'm sure you understand the danger of such a vortex even better than we do.
Yes, I know. But whether it's everything points...
And what if you're wrong?
Parandra.
I'm not trying to be... The spirit ways must have... At this rate, so...
He does seem to have a point.
I can't find any evidence to refute your claim for the moment, but I still trust my judgment.
Then it seems like it's time for our collaboration to come to an end.
But didn't we all agree to trust each other?
I have reached this conclusion based on my field of
No, I refuse.
You!
Letting your clients separate themselves from the group.
Then we can implement the plan I proposed at the very beginning. You're not my guide, and as such, you don't have to take responsibility for me.
Oh, but you can't do that once you've traveled together as a group. How about this? You and Karia wait here. We'll go first and investigate the whirlpool. I know you like to explain everything with theories and logic, so let me build my case first, and then I'll come back to convince you.
Well...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get going.
Whoa. The math...
Do you also think that this is a reckless decision? It's okay. That's completely normal. This is just how it is to be a guide. The tribe's experiences passed down from generation to generation are what give us the ability to guide our guests through hardships. This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. But it also means that we must bear the consequences of our mistakes and judgment, which could be quite dire this time. Although I'm pretty convinced that all the leads we have collected are pointing us to the whirlpool, I still don't know what awaits us inside. If the scholars still choose to reject my plan, I won't have the confidence to ask them to only do as I say. The same goes for the two of you. You are the commissioners, so if you think... The good news is that I know the way back to the tribe very well.
Mulan?
Traveler.
That's right. You've trusted us besides, it's gonna take more than a whirlpool to scare the two of us. We all managed to make it back from the Night Kingdom.
Aw, Paimon.
All right. Matters of luck aside, he definitely knows a lot about geography, and we'll need him on the team.
I know, it's just that we can't see much from here.
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon, or does the whirlpool seem to be getting smaller?
You're right.
That means we need to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karia? What are you...
I tried to persuade him, but Verandra, he said that the water to the south was about to be shallow enough to wade through. But after he took a few steps, the water suddenly began to surge and he was swept away. I'm not much of a swimmer, so...
Oh, why did this have to happen now?
No time to hesitate.
Let's ride.
That way? He's been pulled away by the current! Not here either. The current is too fast! We found him!
Oh, there they are!
Verandra, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Didn't I tell you to wait?
Judging by the changes in the water's surface, the path to the mysterious island wouldn't be around for long. I didn't want to miss this opportunity. It's just... I didn't...
Right, who knows?
Seems we missed our chance.
Why would you give up on such an opportunity to come rescue me?
How can you say that?
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karia. The only problem, it's already getting late now.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry. Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very...
We have plenty of tasty things to eat.
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help set up...
Go ahead. I'll take... What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect for camping.
Mm-hmm.
Karia helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some credit too.
No. I'm...
What was that sound?
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on. Listen. Not bad, right?
Wow, so it really works! Paimon thought you were just playing it for...
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our ancestors is hidden in various customs.
Guess...
In a sense, this trip...
Yeah, Paimon would...
Even though I've heard it said that he would...
That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah, even now. But oddly enough, it really makes me... How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party.
If we're going to go plunging into that whirlpool tomorrow, then wouldn't it be best to try to rest and conserve energy now?
Now's not the time to be a party pooper.
Yeah, she's right!
All right. So what do the rules stipulate for a bonfire party?
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules.
Okay,
So, for the first question, what's the purpose of a journey?
Oh, we were just talking about this.
Let's hear everyone's ideas.
Paimon can go first. Most importantly, it's about making the trip together with your companion.
Yes, I can't agree more. You sure are taking your time thinking. Oh, I get it. You must have passed through many nations before making it to Natlan, right? It's quite possible that your experience traveling is more than what I have as a guide. Why don't I circle back to you later? You can tell me once you have a clear answer. Next, let's hear what Karia has to say.
Me?
That doesn't matter. This is a party.
All right. If I had to say what the meaning of it before you reach the destination, you don't need to think about anything outside the trip itself.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm on too.
All right.
All right, if you insist. In my opinion, our goals and dreams in life are all in pursuit of what we call results. The so-called journey is but a path that leads to these results. So, the greatest meaning of a journey lies in managing to find the right result.
Not sure I can...
There's nothing difficult to understand. It's the same. He must have discovered enough valuable results after visiting the mysterious island to decide that he should end his journey. Once you've achieved the results you want, any additional journeys would become all but meaningless. Before coming here, someone had stolen the results of one of my research projects. All that person had to do was sign his name on my achievements, and he was able to take all of the honors. All my effort vanished into the air as though it never existed. Do you understand now, Miss Guide? Without results, The journey is meaningless.
I sympathize with your situation.
I don't need your sympathy. What happened during the day already proved that I must make it to the mysterious island. And if I have to entrust my life to someone else to achieve that goal, then so be it.
Was that actually supposed to be an apology?
Actually, there's a saying among the guides of the people of the springs. If the goal of the journey was to reach, because the final destination of every journey is your home. It would be disrespectful of my duties as a guide. That is what I would truly call...
Just as you don't agree with...
I'm not too worried about...
What sort of log...
All right, that's it for this round.
Huh? Paimon slept so well. Oh, Mulan and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to. Mulan!
Just in time. I was about to go look for you.
What the? You already caused the world...
We're in luck. The phlogiston nodes were recharged by dawn. I had Karya and Varamdra control the nodes this time, and we were practicing all morning so they could get the hang of controlling them.
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted members of the team.
Is now really the time to be teasing us? Don't forget that the whirlpools won't last all day.
He's right. We should really hurry over to the massive whirlpool again.
Even though we had this discussion yesterday, I still want to double check. You all trust me, right?
You bet.
Okay, then let's go.
Paimon accidentally swallowed some water.
I can't believe it. There are subterranean caverns under the water.
Mulan was right.
Let's see where this cave leads. Come with me. Faster! According to the map, we need to head downward? Okay. Don't be afraid, everyone. Jump down with me.
Is that lava up ahead?
It appears these caves were formed by volcanic activity.
I see. Then this altering the lava's flow created temporary holes which allowed us to follow the water's current and enter this underground space.
Are all scholars...
But can there be an island in this kind of underground space?
It appears we haven't reached our destination yet. Let's keep going, everyone.
Let's ride.
Busted.
You can't run!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Judgment! Punishment! Carving waves! This isn't the way.
Let's ride. Whoa, what's that?
Let's keep going. We'll be able to see more. Watch your step. Follow closely, everyone. Heads up! These volcanic caves aren't very stable, so watch out for falling rocks.
a maze. There's lava everywhere. Oh, which way are we supposed to go now?
Let's look around together and see what we can find.
Very well. It would indeed be useful to collect some
There are plants growing.
There's nothing unusual about that. This is... Wait, it is a little strange. This isn't ordinary spinel fruit. It's the same as the one on this towel.
Isn't that the talus?
Yes. I'll be... Need a surfboard?
Let's ride! There's so much lava.
The lava here doesn't look very stable. I'm afraid we can't stay here for long. Off we go.
From here, the light seems to be getting brighter.
A distant light.
Miss Guide, it seems Varamdra has also discovered something.
I've got it! I've got it! Do you see that golden light in the distance? I'm positive that's the mysterious island. That's where we should go next.
Really?
I'm a scholar from the When I first heard about the legend of the... One exaggerated description under certain environmental... Since the ore can't be moved in time, it begins to accumulate, resulting in the alluring golden glow. If I'm not mistaken, there'll be a large pool of lava up ahead, and the mysterious island will be floating on the lava. An entire island of vulcanite ore!
So you mean we really...
Rejoice! Even...
Really? Then let's hurry!
Wait, Paimon. We should head back now.
What are you saying?
This map is covered with symbols and riddles, but there's one thing that's written clearly. When you see the golden light, then go the opposite way. What you just said may be correct, but that golden place isn't the island that my ancestors once visited.
Are you joking?
But Mualani's judgment...
You thought I'm after treasure?
Oh, he's acting weird.
After my previous findings were stolen, I began a new era. As long as I can bring this ore back, to me this ore is the result that must be obtained. Otherwise, all those hardships along the way will be rendered completely meaningless.
As we agreed before,
Why? Are you wary of me? Now that we've confirmed that the legendary treasure really exists,
She's not that kind of person.
the result is right before my very...
Oh no! He went running in! How can he...
not good. We must stop him.
Is it just Paimon or is the ground shaking? What the... Where did these monsters come from?
These monsters. Looks like the lava here is becoming active again.
Miss Guide, Varamdra,
He'll be trapped by the lava. We need to hurry and take care of these monsters.
Come on, Puff! Ah!
Surf's up!
Let's shred, Sharky! The lava is rising!
Varamdra,
Traveler, Paimon, please take care of Karya. I'll be right back.
What are you doing, Mulan?
I can use my surfboard on the lava for a short period of time.
But that's way too risky! Okay then, Carving waves!
The cave is becoming more and more unstable. I have to hurry. More falling rocks. Okay, watch this! Over there! Oh.
It's right there! I'm almost there!
Look carefully. You can't get through the lava. You'll die if you try to make your way forward. Why don't you just give up?
Why don't I give up? Well,
Me?
you have the ability to move over the lava. If you try, maybe you can reach the island and earn the highest honor for a guide. That way, you'll have the results you need to prove yourself, and even Ko'olo won't be able to question your abilities anymore. You want to know why I won't give up, but I'm asking why you'd give up such an opportunity.
The lava is rising.
You...
Come with me.
No!
They're back!
I've brought him back. He's fortunate that he wasn't seriously hurt.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
You're welcome.
No, I refuse! I can...
Seriously? How
Verandra!
Whoa.
I've always believed that you're the most talented person I've ever met. I believe that even if you won't, so...
Kari...
She's finally opening up.
Milani the lava?
Don't panic. It seems like the trick that Uncle New taught me is finally...
Where did all these go?
No time to explain. Just get on.
Got it, got Paimon accidentally choked on some water again while riding the Koholosaur.
Everyone okay? Let's take a head count. We escaped danger.
Oh,
What's the point?
hey, don't look so depressed.
Actually, according to the map,
Oh, then which way should we go? Wait, aren't we back where we started?
come on, let's go to the statue.
So, what's the point of coming back here again?
Here, look! Some hidden words up.
Really? Let Paimon...
Congratulations, guide from the future. You have completed a challenge that even I found ambitious. And now, I finally have the chance to tell you my story. You may have heard legends describing me as the best guide in all of Natlan. But in the beginning, I was more like a treasure hunter. I chased results, facing countless dangers to prove myself. Time after time, I ventured where others didn't dare, never failing to bring back rare treasures. My fame was second to none. And yet, I never felt satisfied. So I found a new goal, a challenge that no one had ever achieved before. The legendary, mysterious island. Another chance to prove myself. Unfortunately, my friends who had traveled with me all this time had grown tired of my nonsense. Instead of praise, they now showered me with words of caution. Perhaps this journey was one that I had to complete alone. But luckily, they decided to once again put up with my antics. Just as before, they came up with ingenious ways to help me move forward. They never let me down, even when I had to place my life in their hands. And they always trusted my judgment, even when it took a lot of courage. In the end, just as ever, we found the result we came for. But that golden glow was baiting me towards death. It was the glow of a rare ore, but it was also the warning sign of an impending eruption. Maybe if I pressed on and put my life on the line, I could get the result I wanted. And yet, there was a chance I'd lose something even more precious. But don't worry. In the end, I made the same choice as you. Everyone was disappointed that their illustrious guide had, for once, returned empty-handed. But seeing everyone survive, I felt satisfied for the first time in my life. Perhaps the treasure I had really been searching for had been right here with me, all along. So, I decided to end my long journey and find a safe place for my hard-earned treasure. To me, this is the real mysterious island.
The hidden inscriptions disappeared!
These must have been the words the first chief left for those that would come after him.
In that case, the mysterious island from the legend is actually where the people of the springs are living now!
I remember now that the elders once told me our tribe was originally founded on a small island. Later, the coastlines changed, allowing the island to become what it is today. The journey to the mysterious island starts exactly where it ends. Yeah. I think I understand the choice he made now.
The golden glow is an indicator of when the lava will periodically erupt. The principle of vulcanite formation implies that it will only appear at the start of fierce lava activity. And the flowing lava this means that there's zero possibility of ever bringing the ore back. Are the results I've been chasing all this time?
Verandra.
Our journey is not yet over. As we agreed, please come back to the people.
Fine. I suppose that would also count as some kind of result.
Don't be so down.
I don't remember, Sal. There's still something
Mualani, it's good to see you again. I always knew you'd return safe and sound.
Uncle, I've completed the journey to the mysterious island. I'm here to return the talisman.
But you still have a question you wish to ask me, right?
Yes. You've been there before, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
If that's the case, then you've gone on the same journey. But why didn't you tell anyone?
Because I made a choice.
a choice.
Did you notice that the hidden inscriptions on the stone tablet disappeared as soon as you finished reading them?
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's a special paint on the statue that would change color when it comes into contact with volcanic dust. Only those who have been to that underground space will be contaminated by the dust and be able to see the hidden message. And this is the choice that the first chief left to us. If you choose to boast about your deeds, you will receive the highest honor. But the legend of the mysterious island would be destroyed as well. If you choose to remain silent, then the mysterious island will remain a legend in the end. My
But not being able to tell anyone after accomplishing such a feat, people like Ko'olo will still look down on you.
But have you noticed that Ko'olo, who claims to have been to the island, hasn't actually completed the trip?
What?
Right. Jaime remembers that Ko'olo said that he went to the mysterious island alone. But there's no way he could have been able to use the spirit ways.
He deliberately recommended the client to find Mualani, probably because he thought she wouldn't be able to reach the mysterious island. That way, Mualani wouldn't be able to expose him. As guides, we are not adventurers, let alone treasure hunters. But in the process, we also gain much skill and experience at overcoming danger. Many guides gradually lose sight of their true beliefs and intentions in the process and end up becoming like Ko'olo. they end up becoming more like thieves who would rush to the other side of the lava lake, regardless of the consequences, rather than good guides who would turn around and save their friends. This is why the first chief left behind the legend and the map. To lure younger generations into taking up the challenge, thereby teaching them everything he had learned. Aside from me, many other tribe members have also traveled to the mysterious island. And just like me, they understood the first chief's intention, so they've also made pacts with their companions, choosing to give up the results that would prove themselves and give...
You've all given up on the results.
Sir, I've given up on merely one result. Given her talent and qualification, I believe I was able to... If instead of looking at one single journey, we look...
Karia, I've come up with a new research topic. Would you like to continue working as my assistant?
You're the same as always, Varamdra. You always have to find evidence before coming to a conclusion. In any case,
Karia!
because you haven't prepared the proposal yet. Shouldn't you finish that first before recruiting assistants? How could you forget?
Ah, yes, of course.
But I've always found your proposals fascinating.
Karia, given that perhaps the treasure I'm seeking has been by my side the entire time. No. To be more precise, it's been with me even before I set out on this journey.
I understand, Varamdra.
It appears this guest has also found his answer.
It seems he's finally put to it.
There's nothing to worry about. It's just like Karia said. I can start some new research and reclaim everything I've lost.
But it seems he's still a stubborn...
Now, it's your turn to make the choice.
But, Uncle New, I'm sure anyone who can complete the journey to the island would make the same choice.
Very good. Then there's nothing more I can teach you. Here, take this talisman again. You can...
Looks like it's also our time to say goodbye. You've taken great care of us throughout our journey. As thanks, I'm also willing to keep the journey a secret.
Then remember, the next time you come to visit the...
Friends? I suppose we are theoretically friends now.
Well, that's one way to think.
Then Varamdra and I will be taking our leave. I truly hope...
Okay, bye.
You're back already. So, as new student, did you manage to find the mysterious island?
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
Well, I found something even more precious than the island. 2 friends that I can trust with my life.
You... Huh? What? Why are you all looking at me like that? New. I've already proven that I'm stronger than you. I've even been to...
Koholo. But as for what we would deny about you,
Me?
So now, our trip to the mysterious island is officially finished, right?
Yeah, but I have one more place I want to show. This is the place. From what I've heard.
What made you think of taking a group full...
Well, we completed our trip to the mysterious island together.
You've earned...
Would you call it a sacrifice? After all that we've been through together, the results don't matter anymore. Oh, it's kind of hard to... No, I get it.
Traveler.
So that's your answer, huh? It's a good one.
Yep, Paimon's ready!
3, 2, 1. Kaholasaur!